Country, and this is Stitchless TV. Now a few days ago I had one of those really big landmark birthdays, and on Facebook I just put it out there just to see if anybody could guess my age. Now Faye Wiltshire was the only person that guessed my age. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but Faye was the winner, so I'm going to be sending something along to you soon. Also, I don't know if you remember our stylish teddy bear video tutorial where you get a free pattern if you make a £1 donation to a charity. Well, also on Facebook we had a competition to design the best stylish teddy bear, and we've got some winners. So first of all we have Claire and Chris Bonner from England. Claire's teddy bear was made up of these beautiful mixed fabrics. And then we got Nora Oosting from the Netherlands. Wow, she just made hundreds of these teddy bears, and they were beautiful because they were all made out of different African print fabrics. And finally, there's Leon with an unpronounceable surname. Sorry Leon. Leon from California. Look at his teddy bear. I think he's made his out of some sort of wool. So you're all going to be getting prizes in the post very soon. Now, with this being a very big and special birthday this year, I've decided that my birthday is going to go on all year. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go to different countries in the world or different places in England to learn new techniques and interesting ways of making clothes or embellishing or just learning new sewing tips. Now, being a bit impatient, I couldn't actually wait until my birthday year had started. So about a month ago I went on a fantastic, unusual pattern cutting course. Now there's this guy called Julian Roberts that has developed this technique called subtraction pattern cutting. So I went on one of his courses at the London College of Fashion. Now this is an example of the sort of thing that you can make using his pattern cutting techniques. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to digest that information and show you a simplified version so that you can make brilliant everyday dresses with a little bit of an edge really easily. Now, something else that I've been doing recently that nearly killed me, I have to say, was this worldwide online competition, and the prize was to win a place on the TR Cutting Masterclass online course. But I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we did. So the first thing that we did was this whole, you create a pattern block. Usually pattern blocks, they have like a seam down here and here or just here, and he's all about losing those seams and incorporating them into more interesting seams. So we did this kind of zigzag thing. Now this isn't applique, this is integrated. These are seams stitched in, and this swirly seam that goes all the way round is an integrated seam. So those of you that are experienced at sewing out there probably know how difficult that is. Now I managed to keep going for about 2 weeks on this course, and you learn things like origami pockets, and you do unusual pockets like this. I mean, it's quite amazing. Look, can you see how it kind of stands up there in a sort of three-dimensional way? But probably my favourite task was doing the variations on the draped hearts. My goodness, I almost forgot to show you my favourite bit, which were the box integrations. So this was my first box integration, which is as complicated as it looks. And look at this one. Can you believe that this is one pattern piece? It opens out and gets stitched back together like some sort of concertina or something, or a fan. One pattern piece. Amazing. And strangely enough, it coordinates with my backdrop today. So for my next video on Stitchless TV, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you ways to finish off a simple vest top or vest dress, because then once you've got that information, then in the next video I'll be able to show you a really simple way to do a version of Julian's subtraction pattern cutting technique, and you can end up with a very easy, edgy looking dress. Thank you so much for watching Stitchless TV sewing channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and do take a look at my Facebook page, Stitchless TV sewing channel, because it's there that I put extra information about competitions and more photos of projects. See you again very soon. Bye.